I think it went pretty well. I was very happy with my performance. Obviously, unfortunate with the result. I think we deserve 3 points. But I mean, that's how it goes, I guess, sometimes. And that switch of position has happened, I feel like, throughout this year already, like in preseason, because we were so loaded at the midfield position with the 6. And we tried some things out, like to switch something tactically. I was playing right back a little more in preseason against Orange County and the Lights, Las Vegas. And yeah, I've been just practicing at right back, a little bit of center back too. So yeah, and I mean with the holes we have a little bit right now in the back line, it's obviously good for me to get some minutes.
As you spend more time with the guys in the back line, like Jake Ladd, like Sam, Alex even, do you feel like you've learned anything from them as you've interacted with them more?
I mean, yeah, you have to learn quick, right? Because practice is one thing, and preseason is one thing, but stepping on a MLS field is another thing, and especially with the quality of players that you face, especially on the wing, it's tough. So they helped me a lot. But I think the biggest thing they've given me is a trust. I think that's the biggest thing, because I think I already knew a little bit how to play the position. But yeah, I think the trust is the biggest thing, because you obviously, I mean, it's not easy, right? Like I said, you play against really good players, and it's a high stake position. If you make a mistake or if somebody beats you, it's usually it's not so good. So yeah, I think the trust is the biggest thing that I've received from them.
And then you've been one that's kind of gone back and forth a bit between Monarchs and RSL. What's your mentality, I guess? Like, how do you kind of view those opportunities with the Monarchs, and what are some maybe struggles, but also maybe some pros and cons of the going back and forth between the two?
The first part of the question was what again?
Just kind of like what's your mentality when you go down to the Monarchs?
I mean, I obviously just try to do my job to the best of my ability. At the end of the day, it's a football game, and I try to do as good as I can for the team, for Mark, for Jamal. They've given me so much too, so I just try to repay that. Obviously, when first team players go down to the Monarchs, it's not always ideal, but like I said, it's a football game. I'm trying to win my duels and help the team win. And yeah, the pros and cons, obviously, you get minutes, real minutes. It's a difference for sure. Against decent opponents too. I mean, you usually play against younger kids, but they're promising future MLS players, and they're just good opponents to play against. And obviously good players to play with too on the Monarchs. Yeah, I'd say that's about it.
And then lastly, as you look forward to tomorrow's match, this team hasn't had a shutout in 5 matches. What's it going to take for that defense to get the 0 back there?
Also then.
For you to not allow any goals to get the clean sheet.
I was going to say, because I didn't know their results. Yeah. I mean, they're obviously really dangerous, and the transition moments too, just so much quality up front. I think this is what they built their team around. I think they're a team that rather wins 3-2 than 1-0, you know what I mean? So I think it's going to be a lot of communication, very good resting defense, winning duels always, and I think if we control the ball well, I think we eliminate a lot of the transition where they thrive, it seems like.
Thanks.
Cool. You also got your first start of the year with RSL this past weekend against Dallas. What was that conversation for you like with Pablo? What does it feel to have his trust in order to be able to get that start?
Well, it's obviously very good if you have the head coach's trust, and he gives you that start in my not natural position, I would say. Yeah, it just feels good. That he decided to put me at right back. Against a very good opponent too.
Very tough schedule right now. We have Wednesday, Saturday, allows different guys to get a few more minutes. Do you enjoy that 2-3 game run stretch?
Yeah, I mean, as a footballer, you always I would rather play more than practice more, obviously, because we just want those games to like the feeling of pressure, a little bit. I think that's what we all crave a little bit. So it's fun to have those midweek games. I always look forward to them. I think we have another one this month, right? Yeah, so it's gonna be fun, I hope.
You touched a little bit on Portland, but obviously a very familiar team for you.
Yes.
And we're back here at home, so talk about your expectation from that team and just coming back home and hopefully be able to make this place a fortress.
I mean, when I came here with the Timbers myself in 2023, I thought this is a shit place to play at, to be fair, honestly. But just because, first of all, the altitude, it sucks really. When you come from the coast and you play here, it's not nice. You really feel it. So I think with that we already have like a home field advantage somehow, right? And then with the fans coming in, and us trying to play on the front foot, I think we, like you said, have a big opportunity to make this place a fortress after we just played 3, I think, on the road. I think we're just all excited to be back home, play in front of our fans, and hopefully send Portland home with 0 points.
And then I'm going to ask you to look ahead a little further, then we go to Colorado for the weekend.
Yes.
What's your expectations in that game?
Well, I mean, it's hard to say because we just have a game tomorrow. I don't want to look too far ahead, but obviously we're trying to build a little run here, right? To get this momentum going, because I think once you're in that, things should start to click easier. So I think getting a point on the road, which is not easy in MLS to do, is already a positive sign. With 10 men, again, how this game went is just shit. But I think getting a point there, I think we can, try to build momentum now with a win. Hopefully tomorrow here at home, and then I think we're flying going into Colorado.